How's it going, everyone? Today we are doing another review on all your videos and your submissions that you sent to me. I'm going to try to do 3, but 2 might be ideal, just in case I need to go over some things and help you improve your video from my perspective. So no hard feelings, this is all improvement and tips that I think can make these videos better. And if you don't know, you can submit your videos to me in the description below. There'll be a little link there to submit the video yourself and possibly be reviewed on my YouTube. So let's get right into this. So first we have Jasevisions. That video was fire. I like the flow. Main thing overall is the flow of this video. It works so well. It could be the song as well. I think I like this type of music, so it flows very well. So Jace, I put a few key points on here because I think these could use some improvement. Overall, video is very good, don't get me wrong. So I want to start with the first drop right here. You had a ladder sound effect here, like an explosion almost, and I think adding some type of explosion, because the sound effect fits well. So if you add like an explosion or something blowing up or some type of energy, like even a shake, a bigger shake would be perfect right here, just because the sound effect fits so well right there in that point that just adding one more type of emotion would make it even better. So let me just show you. Let me play it out real quick. So even, let's say if we added a shake at the minimum. So if I went here, added like a flash shake or something. Let's see if this would look good. Yeah, so just the shake alone already gives it the energy it needs because of that sound effect. So just a little thing like that. I don't always like to over edit, but since the sound effect worked, you definitely should add something in to fit that better. And then right here we have another bass drop. So even right here, the flow is just so good. I seriously want to give you props for that. I love the flow. I would literally add in another shake in here. Maybe we'll add in this bubble shake right here, just to give it a little bit more emotion, because the flow is so good, you really want to get more into it, and the shake's a good way of doing that. So here's like the revision of what I just did. Right here, I love this subtle shake right here. I think that was just enough. I think even a little bit of displacement map you added, or waves, I can see. Looks great, love that. Moving on, right here for the BRZ FRS, what is this, an 86? This 86 clip, is this an 86? Yeah, an 86. So right here, you have the clip going down in a downwards movement, filming wise. I don't know if you edited that in. You might have, because I can see it right here. And then this clip just is straight to the point, very clean clip. What I would do is, let me zoom in here. What I would do is I would at least put a little bit of a pan down. So let me open up position here, and then we'll have it go to normal when the speed ramp a little bit dies down. So right here. So I'll start it up. You could zoom in or just add in motion tile if you want it to look cleaner. So I'll add in a motion tile just to fill the gaps. And then we'll do like a fast in graph for this. See if that blends well. So you can see like it's just a subtle movement of it coming from up top. Let me emphasize it a little bit more, moving it up more. Just because this clip goes down, and I feel like just having the next clip follow the same movement would just make it so much better and so much cleaner. So let's play this real quick. So not bad. Obviously, I don't have motion blur on. Let me just add in RSMB real quick. Cool. So little things like that I think would really help improve the video. And moving on right here, this is all good. I would just center it a little bit better. So what you could do is just in your pre-comp or however you're editing this, I'm assuming After Effects based on the movements and everything you're doing, just have this a little bit more centered. Unless you're doing something with this guy right here, but if not, I would just put this more centered at the end, just so it's more in depth, so you're really capturing, you know, the vibe and the feel of what this is. I'm not sure if this was like an event or if this was the specific event that you shot at, just for the pleasure of the eye, because you want to be locked in on the center. So good there. Let's move on. Right here, I wouldn't say this is bad, but you can feel the change of flow right around here. So let me play this to show you. So you can see right here, it's a speed ramp in, and then it's a very slow transition. Right here, there's a faster movement for the slow down portion of the speed ramp. It's very noticeable. So I wouldn't necessarily say you can change this or have this faster right here. So I don't know if an effect would work there. It really depends on you. But if we added something, if we added like maybe a flash, I'll just test out a flash, see if that looks good. Like a bump shake, like a quick shake, but nothing too overdone. Yeah, maybe no flash. So something just to transition to the flow change of this video, I think would be good there. But not a big deal if we're being honest, because it still works and you continue the flow throughout, so it was very good. Overall, I think you killed this video. I think that's about anything and everything I would change. So let me just play it with the changes I made. And yeah, great job, Jasevisions. This was dope. I love it. Great job. Next up, we have Taha, also known as Taha MZ _ I think. Sorry if I butchered that, but here's the video. So first impression of the video, I definitely think the sound effects need some work. So they're good, they're all placed right, everything sounds good, but it's a little bit too much. It's too loud and there's no diversity in the sound effect itself. So maybe switch up the time stretches of them, which if you're doing After Effects, you can time stretch, change it, slow it down, whatever, or speed it up. Definitely lower the volume just a little bit because it's overtaking the song. And I think your flow is great on this video. I think the song, I wouldn't say is limiting you. It's just more of a chiller feel of a song. So for this type of stuff, for the energy you're going for in the flow, first, this was sick. I love this part. This was dope. Even adding like a 3D blur where you have the background blurred and then these are in focus, or like flash, 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 like in sequence, would be cool. As I was saying, the song might be limiting you, so that's when sound effects come into play. I did notice you put more sound effects towards the end with this and then the exhaust shot, which is cool. Definitely consider for this flow, like you don't need the sound effects because I think it flows well. It's a good vibe, it's chill. The song doesn't really allow you to put effects based on the song, so if you want to add more effects such as this, like the slice, super sick. I love this. It was clean, it was well done. Even with the blurred out and all that, it was good. I did notice the slice right here where you already have it masked, so I don't think that's the car. I would assume it's not the car, but cool effect with the lightsaber. I love that. I would definitely make sure you tuck in these little details right here, so you don't need it to start until right here, right, for the mask, or at least feather it so you can blend it in a little bit better. I think one detail you can add just to make it a little bit better than it already is when this swipes through, you can have like a red glow on the edges right here. That would be cool, or even red glow on the inside. So it's not going to look well because it's already speed ramps. Like you need to do it in like a pre-comp so it's organized and it flows with it. But let's say we added like an S glow in here. So say there was an S glow in here, or deep glow, whatever glow you use. Say there was a glow in here and you had it red. I think this would just give it a little bit more. And then what you could do too is have the edges right here maybe glowing a bit. I think that would work. You can even add in a flicker in here to really emphasize and like kind of dial in, just to give you a rough idea of what I'm talking about. I'm sure you understand. It's just editor talk. We talk the same, so something like this. Obviously not as half-assed as I'm doing it, but you get the idea. You see what I mean? Like something like that would just give it a little bit more emphasis and like, whoa, that was cool, that was different, that was new, you know? So I love the idea. You can definitely do a little bit more for it. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. So just like that, simple flash like that, I think would be perfect. Oh my god, my fucking light died. Are you fucking kidding me? Technical issues. My light just died, my bad. as I was saying, you don't have to do too crazy, but little things like this, I think just make it a little bit better. So let me just play that so you can see it. Clean, right? So I think that's something you can do. Even adding in some type of distort, good execution. As I said, flow is good. I also think this is G-Lo's clips. I think he made these clips, so shout out to him. Super good editor. I hope he submits a video to me as well. I'd love to review them. Right here for the 3D effect, as I said, great job. I think it's super cool. Fits the vibe. Trying to think, it'd be cool if you just had everything blurred but the wheels and even the one on the car, and have some type of like sequenced flicker, if that makes sense. So I'll do a really quick thing again, where like it'd be like this. So let me just do the masks really quick. Duplicate this 3 times. So let's say we had something like this. So I'm gonna look up flicker real quick, and I'm gonna add some flickers onto these. And we can just go like this. Just a quick example. So you'll see like these flicker, and then we could have the background blur, but I won't be able to do that because masking all that stuff. So maybe even like offsetting these. So we'll start them here, and we'll just offset these a little bit and see what it looks like. Because you have a sound effect in there of a gear like go 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 go. You know what I mean? Like a da 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 of a gear in there. So doing some type of flicker, I think would really fit that. As I said, great execution. Just use the sound effects to their capabilities. Something like that would be super sick. So I'll delete this and I'll play it out real quick. So that'd be cool. As I said, change the background up, blur it out, darken it, whatever. I think that'd be really cool for this. And let's move on. We got a nice decay effect here. Good flow. Good explosion. I think even a subtle shake, nothing too crazy, because based on your flow, you don't need something too crazy. So I'll add in a little bit of a shake in here. Maybe do one of the custom shakes, add some blurs, flickers, all that. So just a subtle shake in there. Just because that's like probably the biggest effect you have in here, which is an explosion. Explosions are sick, so, you know, make them explode. Make it a little bit more energetic is what I'm saying. I think color grading wise, everything's great. I would remove some of these oranges. So I'm gonna add on lumetri color to this, and we're basically going to remove or at least decrease the saturation on the curves for the oranges. So I would literally bring it down like that. The reds look good, so you can make those pop a little bit more. I know the oranges might struggle with the overlay itself, so you could just, you know, dial for that clip only, just bring the oranges back or mask it out, change it, whatever. But I think overall, it's really good, but I think for the song, the vibe, keeping it to the silver and red combo would be perfect. So that's it for your video. I'll play it out with the changes, and yeah, thanks for submitting your video. Thank you guys for submitting your videos. I do appreciate it. I do have a lot of submissions, and I think I can only fit 2 to 3 per video, depending on how much expertise I want to put in there. As I said, these are just my thoughts. To each their own. Everyone has their own style. This is just my perspective of what I think could be changed and what I would have done different. So keep in mind, this is just for improvement and tips. This is nothing to say you're bad or whatever. So I'm going to try to do more in a video, but it really comes down to how much talking I'm going to do, because I don't want these videos to be too long. But if you like the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I will be doing consistent uploads now, so lots to look forward to. So thank you.